so I'm going to do all my goddess tones all together as one. And hopefully you'll summon within you the magical mystery miracles of Mother Earth within you. So this is called Sitting Shiva. Mama God, bring us out of the underworld into the light of heaven promised by the warm hearth of Demeter. The patriarchal past has reached its demise, yet no one moves aside from Durga's mighty force of nature, flooding us out of our old ideas and drying up the water that we use as tears of Mother Isis. Hold us dearly, but our grip is slipping, while we wiggle ourselves into poverty, overinflated and pushing down the last ounce of Kuan Yin service to walk in the shadow of Jesus. Lift the chin to the sun and Ra still remains. There is no extinction in the womb, only crowding with elbows raised to answer the money call that is your last best hope to make it count before you die, which sent us scarring the power out of your sentimental heart. I cry for you, I weep for me, I try for all, lest trying be my destruction under Pele's Bible exhausted by fumes, ripping apart my neighborhood. Out of source, the devil dances with play on Pachamama's back as an unwelcome host, draining the blood, leaving my belly resourceless, with disease to be bought and sold in the waiting room. New sky disguises the mystery under smog lamps. I can't comprehend the dust that burst into me, swallowing up the oxygen where none escapes. Mama Goddess awakens now, not fighting and gently tapping before it's too late to bury another loved one, riddled with cancerous suffocation to what to do next. I ache for you, I scream for me, I surrender for all, let surrender be the laziness that lacks the telling what to do behind the burqa with wise eyes wishing better. Freya seducing the snake into the spider's web, feeding the nest and fumigating the forest, merging the edges into smooth spikes of electricity, combustible by sheer will into another form, retreating into the synthesis of divine you and me. The breath of wind lights my face towards the shining rays of the sun, splashing deep into the ocean, streaming rapidly, kissing the lake with mountainous hugs, rooting itself to the core of the fire within, bursting through the green grass, sprouts of human seedlings dancing safely to the tune of the moon as guardians of our precious home. Hestia, oh Hestia, the warmth from your fire lights me up with rooted bliss, calming the bitter winds of Oya's loneliness, beckoning me to open my heart, compelling me to expand my mind, swirling the life I dare to dream with visions watching over my narrow view. Glittering sparkles of Sophia's wings wrapped around my shoulders, scraping off the attachments to what I knew and how I learned to cry. Thank you. I hope I summoned some spirits, some meditative spirit. So this, so I'm going to do one more poem. It's kind of become one of my favorites lately. This is called Not Open to Feedback. I'm not open to feedback. I see it on your face, nicely tucked away in the folds of that compliment on how my words touched your heart. A friendly tip from that one time you spoke her poem in front of the class and learned how to project and articulate correctly. I know how hard you work at being the best expert audience for all things oratory. And with that infectious grin and such a solid handshake, how can I contradict the ways I tell a story to preamble my presentation? And then it should always stumble over the screech of the microphone. How when you saw that famous nomad from the city and an oh-so-spunky talent from out west, and how you loved the way they leaned into the tale about the kids with the spaghetti on their face that made everyone feel that they were sitting at the table. But you have admired all my work and just love how I assemble a particulate of banter and flow of good alliteration. Is that the right word or metaphorical pattern? I I thank you for the compliment and admire the orange and yellows in your shirt. A wonderful dristy spot to calm my nerves that you said you didn't even notice. With that said, and what to for among sincere thanks and appreciation to you for attending, however, with a grin not open to feedback. Thank y'all. My name is Myra, SpokenWord. Hope to see you soon.
Hey,